Hello guys, welcome to another tutorial question. This is your math exam coach. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Make sure you subscribe and you get the notification button so when we create new tutorials you get to receive those tutorials. If you're a returning viewer, you're welcome back. Make sure you like, make sure you share with other people so that our content can be recommended to other people who might find it useful. Today we're tackling a question which is typically the quick paper 1 questions. These are the GCSE exams or GCE exams in different countries. So let's dive right into it. So we're given a triangle, and triangles PQR, and we are given the value of QR here, which is 4 centimeters, and we're told that tan, which is QPR, tan of the angle QPR is 4/3. So which angle are we talking about? So this is the angle that we are talking about. And we know one thing, which is this is a right angle triangle. So we can apply the Pythagoras theorem, and we know that tan theta is going to be so in this theta is the angle, is going to be the opposite of adjacent. So in our case we're given 4/3. So we know that the opposite here is going to be 4, and the adjacent side is going to be, so the opposite side is QR and the adjacent side is PR. So that gives us this as 3 centimeters. So we now have QR and PR. So what do we need now? So what we need to calculate is sine PQR. So this angle in black here is the sine PQR, but we do know that sine theta is equals to the opposite over the hypotenuse. In this case, the opposite of angle Q here is 3, and we have the hypotenuse here. So what we don't know here is what is the value of the hypotenuse. So this is where the Pythagorean theorem comes in. For a right angle triangle, we know that the hypotenuse squared is going to be equal to the opposite squared plus the adjacent squared. So our hypotenuse here is equals to 4 squared plus 3 squared, which is 16, plus 9 equals to 25. Therefore, our hypotenuse is equals to the square root of 25, which is equals to 5. So we have the value here of 5. So now we can easily go back here. So we have 3 as the opposite, and our hypotenuse is 5, so this is 3/5. So here we have 3/5. So we've solved the first one. I'm going to erase this part here and go to so for the second question B, we're given that the ratio of the surface areas of two cubes is 16:25. What is the volume of the smaller cube if the volume of the bigger cube is 500 cubic centimeters? Right, so how can we solve this. Alright, so let's go here to the next page. So we're still on question B. We want the volume of the smaller cube, but we're given the ratio of the surface area. So the ratio here is equals to 16:25. But what do we know? We know that the surface area of a cube is just going to be the number of sides that we have, right? So we're going to have 6 sides, 6 times the size squared, right? The area of one cube, one square, is going to be s squared. So what we know here is, if we have this ratio, that means we have the area, the surface area of 1 is equals to, I'll call it 6s squared, and the surface area of 2 is going to be 6y squared. So this will simplify that. So the smaller cube was going to be 6s squared over 6y squared, which is the same as s squared over y squared is equals to 16/25. But we can simplify this by just saying s over y is going to be the square root here of 16/25, which is going to be 4/5, right? So that's the ratio of the sides. So s over y is equals to 4/5. So that means we know that the volume of a cube is just side cubed, right? So it's the area of 1 square times the side s, which is s cubed. So we can convert this into, we know that s over y is equals to 4/5. Therefore, s cubed over y cubed. So now this is the volume ratio. Is going to be 4 cubed over 5 cubed, which is equals to 64/125. Right, so that's what we have now. So we haven't solved this question yet. Right, so we have the volume ratios now as so this is the volume ratio, which is equals to 64/125. But we're told that the volume of the large cube is equals to 500 cubic centimeters. So what we can then do, so we know the volume of this small cube over 500 should be equal to 64/125. Therefore, the volume of the small one, we can then say 64 times 500 divided by 125. That should give us 256. So now the volume of the small one is 256 cubic centimeters. So here we can come back in here and write 256 cubic centimeters. Alright, there you have it. We have the solution to this one. Please make sure you like, you subscribe, and share with others as well. Until next time, goodbye for now.